qualify for the airdrop reward and they will be banned from the group for any future reward and AMAs. The last one, choice Telegram. Do you have any question?
Nope, so far everything's clear.
Okay. Let's move the past one. And okay, the first questions. Can you briefly introduce yourself as well as Motoverse and from where you guess the project name? What does it mean to you, and why you choose this name for your projects? And what's your mission and vision to build this project, and what you want to achieve through your project in the future? Okay, so after you accomplish your answer, please tell me, Don. Okay.
Okay, sure. We will. Is it okay if we do presentations first, so that maybe you guys want to understand about us and about our product? Is that okay? We'll do a quick presentations in the screen. Can you guys see the screens? Can you guys see?
Okay.
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Can you see?
No screen share. Can you see our presentations in the screen? Can you see it? Or do you see our presentations on the screen? Let me repeat again, yeah, maybe just in case. So. No.
Yeah. I see.
Can see the presentations, yeah, on the screen.
Yes, I see. Now continue.
Okay, sure. So let us introduce about our product first. So okay, so our what is Motoverse? So Motoverse is a Web 3.0 lifestyle apps with a built-in GameFi and SocialFi elements. It is basically a very simple apps to use. Everybody can use the apps. First, every users just need to purchase our NFT, and then while using our NFT, this user will drive in real life to earn a mileage, and this mileage will be earned in the form of tokens. Our token name is called Mile and Moto. So after you guys drive, after using our NFT, both in digital worlds and in real life, by the end of the day, you can exchange it for real profit in the form of US dollars or USDT. So it's a very simple games, but this game actually connects both digital worlds and real worlds at the same time. And if you can see on the screen, so this is basically our NFT's design. So every NFT is unique. We have several types of NFT. People can buy our NFT in a built-in game marketplace, or later you can buy our NFT from outside the game ecosystems. And because it is a game, so it's just like a normal motorcycle, just like a normal motors. So every NFT can be upgradable. So our NFT can be upgraded, can be enhanced. You can simply put like a gems into the game system or NFT for you to be able to earn more tokens or more miles. And of course, this will create a very interesting game ecosystems, and for you guys to play with fun, but also can earn real money at the same time. And of course, because our game is connected to the real world, so if let's say you are driving close to the landmarks area, or maybe close to your shopping malls, or close to a specific areas, later you can get some airdrop lucky boxes, and these airdrop lucky boxes can contain gems to upgrade your NFTs. You can also obtain free NFT from these lucky boxes, and you can also obtain or earn tokens from these lucky boxes. And if you also look on the screen, we have a very, very modernized user interface. So it is very easy to use. Basically, anyone with the phones and with the internet can use the application or can play the games. And the next questions maybe is like, okay, if you play the game, how are you going to earn money from this game? There are 4 ways to earn money. First is what we call a drive to earn. Drive to earn means you first buy the NFT, which is a very, very good pricing NFT, and then you start to drive in real life. Once you finish driving, and then the game will give you tokens. As a mileage, the game will give you tokens, and you can immediately exchange this token into real US dollars. So it's very awesome. The game is very simple. You just need to play, buy the NFT, drive, and then you can earn tokens for real profits. And this is actually a very interesting features that we have in our application. So we have what we call a rent to earn function. So if let's say you guys here, you just want to play the game without buying the NFT, you can do it by renting somebody else's NFT. Just like when you rent a real motorcycle in your real life. So you just rent the NFT, you drive around with this NFT in real life, and later on you will get profits in the forms of token that you can exchange to USDT or US dollars immediately. And the third way for you guys to earn money, you can actually invest it more in the NFT itself. So if you have more than one NFT, you can mint the NFT. You basically combine this NFT and it will give birth to a new NFT. And this NFT, you can sell it, guys. So you can buy the NFT. You can also sell the NFT inside our in-game application and also later the third-party application. So this is a very interesting way for you guys to earn money. And then the last way to earn money is what we call a stake to earn. So if you don't exchange your tokens into US dollars, you can actually stake the tokens. Staking means something similar to like a term deposit rates in the bank. So you can earn interest if you hold the token for a slightly longer period of time. And then you can exchange again for more profit, guys. So isn't that awesome? And we have an in-game wallet. The reason why we have this in-game wallet is because we want to make sure everybody can immediately exchange their tokens into real money, into real US dollars. So just imagine a kind of game where you use it in your daily life, because I believe everybody here drives some sort of vehicles every day. Either you go to work or you go to see your girlfriend or boyfriend, or you even go to any place in your country or in your city. So with that driving experience, you can just use our application to earn real money, guys. So this is, I think, is a very, very unique and the first concept drive to earn in the world for you to earn money while you are driving around. So, and we have 2 tokens here at the moment. One is called Mile. The second token is called Moto. Basically, we are doing a private sales for miles at the moment. And the total amount of miles is 1 billion tokens in total. So we want to make sure that the token value will keep consistent and for you guys to earn a lot of money out of this game. And this is our tokenomics distribution. So later, of course, we want to make sure the community is there. We want to build the community as strong as possible. And of course, with this strong community, there will be more players coming in. And the more players coming in, the more money you guys will earn in your wallet. So, and also as part of our commitments to the social contributions is that we always give 10% of our profits to the charity. So if you guys participate in our games, you basically also give something as a contributions to the community, to the social contributions by actually putting the money for the charity foundations, to the orphanage, or to the poor families affected by the global pandemics. And of course, it's the interesting part is that we also have many community event, guys. So we have engaged with a couple of celebrity, world-class celebrity. You can meet your own idols or your own favorite singers later in our game if you have our signatures NFT. So with these features, your NFT will become much more valuable. Basically, you can have like tickets with this NFT to go and meet your celebrity, to attend a fans meeting, or even getting more and more airdrop lucky boxes or any other advantages later in the games. And we are happy to announce that we are right now in the private sales or pre-ICO sales. So if you guys want to buy our coins, it's very cheap in price, because right now it's the only way for you guys to earn 500% profit later when we do the launching. And this is me and the whole of the teams here, the co-founder here. We maybe my partner here later will say something, but me here, I'm Ronnie Jiang. I am a founder of a public listed company in Indonesia, and also have done a lot of businesses as well as an investment in Southeast Asian countries. Bill here also is my partner. He is a blockchain masters, and he has launched about 4 blockchain games so far, which serve more than 20 million users around the world and have created more than 50 million US dollars in value for the whole ecosystems that he has created. And Frank here is the PhD in economics, stays for very long time in the UK, and is an angel investor and very, very deep knowledge in also capital market as well as all investment in Southeast Asian countries. We also partner up with a #1 guy for esport community in Indonesia. Esport community in Indonesia is very big, especially not just Indonesia, but also Vietnam and other part of Southeast Asian countries, because the gaming community is one of our target markets. So in our partnership, we have partnered up with this guy called Ibnu Riza as a strategic partners. And the second guy we partner up is Reggie. He is a master in capital markets. So we want to make sure later when the coin has been launched, when the coin has been circulated, we want to make sure that the liquidity is maintained, and also the value will always keeps increasing every now and then. We are happy to announce also that we have launched our brand back in last month during the Palembang's esport championships. So you guys can check us out on our Instagram, what we've done so far. And of course, we are happy to announce that we are also part of G20's presidential events. So Motoverse has been selected as the partnership for G20 under Digital Economic Working Group as a Metaverse game Web 3.0. So there are only total 20 companies around the world. Motoverse is one of the company. So we are basically together with Meta or Facebook's. We are also together with ByteDance, TikTok, together with all the unicorns company across Indonesia. So we are happy to announce that we are part of this G20 family. And not to mention, we are also being supported by a financial institution. So later on during the games, if let's say people want to buy our NFT later, they can use financial facilities to finance their NFT. So this is something that other project has not done, but we have done it. So our project is backed up by a very strong community, a very strong partnership, but also backed up by the very strong financial institutions. And lastly, especially this month, we have acquired a company called Revo. Revo is an online transportation system in Indonesia. So we are happy to announce that we have grown so far to acquire this big company so far in Motoverse developments. And lastly, we are collaborating also with Indonesian celebrity and world-class music groups. If you guys know about Weird Genius is one of the top leading idols right now around the world. And we're happy to announce that he is part of our partnerships together with Motoverse. So we want to make sure that we can sustain this community by inviting your favorite idols, by inviting your favorite friends or favorite community to be part of this big ecosystem called Motoverse. And lastly, guys, please check out our Motoverse social media. You can see our private sales over there, and you can also see anything about our project so far. And if you look on the screen, right now we are releasing a private sales. We opened up the private sales about a few days ago with a very, very cheap pricing. It's only $0.008 per tokens. And if you look at our launching price, our ICO price is $0.02. That means 250% increase when we are doing ICO if you buy our private sales right now. And during the launch, our price will be $0.04 or 4 cents. So that will means if you buy our private sales token right now, you can get 500% profits. So that is awesome to hear, and we hope that you guys can help can also together invest it in our token. So any questions, we are open, and we are glad to be able to present in this CryptoFury communities. And thank you so much. Any question we can answer straight away. Thank you.
Okay. Your projects on the games is I feel is your project is so exciting because your project game brings can bring more profits. Okay, and I believe that the investor can will be interested with your projects. Okay, now we move to the question 2. Is Motoverse a safe and reliable platform for investors? And what values the Motoverse bring to investor and the blockchain community?
Okay, that is a very good question, Kim. Thank you so much. So I think this is a very, very good question because a lot of people asking how safe it is to invest in our projects, right? First, what differs us from the other project, what makes us different from the other blockchain project is that we are backed up by a country reliable financial institutions. That itself speaks about the safety of these projects because the financial institution is like a bank. So these Indonesian bankings trusting us about our projects, and they've invested in this project to make sure that everybody can also earn money out of this project. So that is the first safety guideline that we can tell you guys is that even financial institutions like a bank in Indonesia, they support our project so far. And also what interesting about this project, what makes it so reliable is because on later stages, this coin or these tokens can be used also for daily activities. So not just to play the games, you can drive to earn, of course. Later in the later stages, you can use the tokens later on to buy food. You can use the token also to pay for your transportation, like a taxi system. You can also use the token to get discount for hotels. So these tokens become commodity. This token becomes a token or a currency that everybody will use every day. Once the token is used every day, that means it has a very strong value. So those are the reason what separates us from the other project is because we have a very strong financial support from the country's approved financial institutions, and we are creating everybody daily needs, which is the token itself for people to drive around, for them to also earn something out of these tokens. And lastly, of course, just imagine, normally when you drive around, you lose money, right? You are burning gasoline, you're burning gas. But with this token, you are earning tokens, you are earning money when you drive around. So this is what makes it so exciting, is that everybody around the world, they can earn real money out of this game instantly during that day, immediately after you finish driving. So those are the three factors that we think it's a very safe investment for you guys.
Okay, so sound very potential. As we are waiting to experience Motoverse upcoming platform. Okay, now we move to the question 3. Who are Motoverse strategy investor and what's in Motoverse program to 2021 2023? And what's your ultimate goal for this year?
Okay, we are happy to announce that our strategic partner is the G20's community. Maybe you've heard about G20 a lot, right? G20 will be held in Bali, Indonesia in November this year. G20 is a world-class event. That means everybody around the world, even the presidents around the world, will come to Indonesia to attend the G20 meetings. And these G20 meetings mean something. G20 means that it wants to create a growing digital economy. And the fact that we are partnered up with the G20 speaks for itself that the G20 believes that this project will grow in a faster rate in the futures. And also, we are happy to announce also our strategic investors. Is one of them is also the Revo company, the online transportation company in Indonesia. So we already immediately have about 70,000 drivers. I think right now the total amount will be more. Lastly, of course, with the support from the financial banking called EasyCop. So those are the main strategic investors so far in Indonesia. We actually have another investors that we will put up in our website and our social media later on. So please stay tuned and follow our Motoverse developments. And what is the goal for our development by the end of this year? Our goal is to build a community. We already have a community here called the driver community, also the motorcycle community. But of course, we want to create this community bigger and bigger month by month. So the next month from now, we can have maybe double the size of community that we have currently right now. So the goal is, of course, we want to make sure the project can sustain for a longer period of time, which is why a community building is what we are doing right now. And we are very happy if you guys in the CryptoFury community can join us up. You can join our social media. You can later check us out on our developments. So, but we have a strong belief that we have a strong foundation, we have a strong concept, as well as we have a strong proof of concept that we have proven so far with our strategic partners. So I think that's an answer for your third questions.
Okay, so that's your prospective projects. Thank for your detailed introductions about your projects. Okay, the information you provide is really fruitful to continue today's AMA sessions. Please provide more information by responding to some best questions submitted by members from Twitter that I have to write in this group. Okay, so move to part 2. Here we go. The first questions in the part 2, what are the competitive advantages of your projects? What advantages do you have that other competitors don't have? And what would be your projects secure more similar contender in the market today in the term of scalability, security, feature, and adaptability?
Okay, so yeah, it's a very deep question. So what is the competitive advantages in our projects? The competitiveness is that everybody can earn real profits. I think there are not many projects around the world that can give real profit to the users. And we are talking about immediate profits. So it's not just about like the profit you can get next month or maybe the month after, but this project, everybody will make money, including the community, including the community leaders. Everybody can earn profit. So that is like the first is the competitive advantages of our project is that we give people profits. And also, what is the other advantage compared to the other projects? So as I have mentioned before, we not many project has been supported by real banking in the world. So we have been supported by the banks, and we also have a very strong community idols and community leaders. But also we have a very strong fundamentals, because normally when people sells NFT, the NFT is just like a digital certificates. It's totally different from our project where your NFT can become your money making machine. So these are the very strong reason why our NFT has values, because our NFT can make money for you. So this is something that other projects, I believe, are not able to do. And if you look at what is the potential scalability of this project in the market, we can scale up to any level because we are looking at a basic needs of people around the world. Everybody needs transportations. Everybody drives to somewhere every single day. So with that knowledge, everybody will use our application, which means everybody around the world who drives is our potential users. Not many projects can do like that. Normally, some project only focuses in gaming community, but not with us. Our project's total potential users is basically like 75 to 80% for the total population around the world. So we are talking about huge numbers here. I think that's to answer your first questions, part two.
Okay. Okay, so that's the extensive advantages. And I think the investor will recognize the potential factor in your projects. Okay, move to the question two. Which market are you focusing on? How do you raise in the Vietnam markets? Do you have any plan to develop in the Vietnam markets?
Okay, that is a question I actually really cannot wait to answer because, as you know, in Vietnam, a lot of people drive motorcycle, right? I'm sure you drive, or maybe your friends, I believe they drive motorcycle. Am I right? So if you look at the how many people who drive motorcycle, how many people who drive or using public transportation every single day in Vietnam, those are our target market. So we are talking about almost every single person in Vietnam is also our target markets. We want the Vietnamese people, the Vietnamese community to also become productive because when you are using this application, a drive to earn concept, which means that every single hours in your life, you can dedicate it, it can become very productive. So for example, people who normally just drive somewhere without earning money, now instead of you just opening a Google map to go somewhere, if you open our application, you earn real money, especially in US dollars. So in terms of target market, we are approaching global market. But for Vietnam market, because Vietnamese is a bit similar to Indonesian, that you use motorcycles almost every day. So those are a very strong community indeed. And of course, with our moderators working very hard in Vietnam, so hopefully that we can grab your attentions and hopefully you guys can join our private sales. You can later check us out on the link down below or in the community later. But the market is big, so which is why we are very excited to actually enter this community.
Okay, start of race is a Vietnamese independable market. Okay, let's move. The last question in the question three. What is the spoken role in the ecosystem? Where can people buy right now, and what will it do? Is your platform suitable for crypto beginner, or is it is limited to professional user only?
Okay, as you know, the crypto users around the world right now, because crypto is a very new thing in this modern age. So there are not many crypto users if you compare it to not traditional users, right? So our projects, we are not just targeting a crypto users, but also a new beginners who wants to invest in cryptos, who wants to really put the works on crypto, the people who maybe just started opening up their e-wallets just recently. So those also can participate in our private sales because it's very simple. It is very, very secure. Actually, it's even more secure than your banks, because as you know it already, blockchain is the most secure forms of transactions in this world right now. So how can people join and buy our token? It's very easy. You just need to click our social media or click the link for private sales. What you need to do is just create your e-wallet. I believe most of you here have e-wallets already. And just buy our tokens for only $0.008. With the minimum buy is about only $10. So this is a very good deal price. If you buy right now, you can earn 500,000 profits in just few months. So there is no business in this world who can give potential 500% profits in just few months. So this is the advantage that it's only happening right now. And of course, most of our focus here is to create a community. We want to make sure that the pricing that we are putting here is a good deal pricing for you guys. So please check on our private sale links. Just fill in a Google form, very simple, and then just buy our token. Right now, the price is on the far left of this screen, so it is very cheap to get you 500% profit in just few months.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for detailed information on your projects. Okay, next, the question 4. A small 20% investor have just focused on price of token in short term instead of understand the real value of the projects. Can you tell us on motivation and benefits for investor to hold your token in the long term?
Okay, I think let me explain like what is the difference holding our tokens or other projects tokens, right? First, our tokens has a limited amount. We only release in total 1 billion tokens. Most projects, they release token like 1 trillion or 1 quadrillion tokens. That means our supply is very, very limited. That's one. Second is that if you hold the token for a longer period of time, the more user will play the game. The more user play the game, then the more demand the token will have. With a very simple basic of economics, the supply is always the same, but the increasing demand will make your token value increase every time there is a new users. So, and as I mentioned before, our potential users not just limited to a gaming community, but also every single person around the world who drives. Can you imagine how many people who drives around the world? It's like 75% people here. That means we are talking about 5 billion potential users. It's way more than the total token we have. So the longer you hold the token, of course, the more value it will generate. And we are talking about both long-term and short-term. For the short-term, for all you guys who participate in our private sales, it's straight away 500% profits in just few months. For longer terms, as you can see, our launch price is still pretty low, about 4 cents. That means it has a potential to increase about 10 or even 20 times if you compare to the other normal tokens pricing. So can you imagine the potential gain you guys can get by participating in this private sales moment? And we only open private sales for a very limited time, and we only have a very limited supply for this private sales. So we are happy to announce in this group that anybody please join our private sales. Very easy, just click on the links for private sales, fill in the Google form, and then just buy our token. That easy, it's very, very simple.
Okay, what's a good idea? So your project plans develop in the long term. Okay, next question 5. Users often careless about technologies, but rather the value of the token. How do you manage to strike a balance between developing the technology and also improving the value of the token?
Okay, quite an interesting question. So in terms of technology, we also develop a very very advanced technology in our platform. So the platform itself will generate money for you. Every time you drive, you will earn money from this. The technology itself is purely a blockchain technology, meaning that the blockchain itself is a very secure technology, right? But in order for us to balance between the developing technology and also improving the value of the tokens, we try to create a bigger and bigger community. You guys, as the first holder or the first investor who holds the coin in the beginning, will get the advantage of this growing community in the next few months or even few weeks. So the more you hold right now, the value of your token will increase because it's a very simple thing. The technology is there. We have invested a lot in this technology by itself. And we also want to make sure that people can enjoy the game, because this is not purely just drive to earn, but also there is a gamifications part of it, so you can earn money with fun. Not many, I believe, not many projects can strike both worlds, which is the entertainment part and also the earning profit part. So these projects, in terms of technology, we want to make sure that the technology is safe. The technology also is reliable. You guys actually can check our technology in our white papers. In our website, we have a full white paper that you guys can check what is our technology, to make sure that you guys play everything securely. And of course, to improve the value of the token, the bigger the community, for sure, the higher the value of the token will be. Since you guys the first holder, you will get the best advantage compared to the person who will join later. So that is actually to answer your questions. Thank you so much.
Okay, so your project is so good. It's a practical solution in the prison market here. Thank you for providing useful information on Motoverse projects. That's the end of Pack 2. I believe on the member here have gathered enough useful information. Also, they have many questions to exchange with you today. In this free asking part, our member will have 3 minutes to make questions for Mr. Yeah, today feel free to ask, and he will explain gradually in his answer. I will talk about the rules in the practice. In the session is in the live session, each one of community member are allowed to ask maximum of 1 questions, no spam, no loss, and no copy questions. Join Telegram, Motoverse projects, flow tricks on Motoverse projects. Okay, after 2 minutes, class had been moved again. 10-hour community join us at 2 ethics. One, two, three, start now.
Also later, if you guys have several questions, you guys can also welcome to join our Motoverse Telegrams. If you want to know more about our products, we as a founders, we also help to answer any questions in our Telegrams community. So feel free to join. And if you have any questions, even in Vietnamese language, we can also help to answer later on. So don't be afraid, guys, or don't be shy. Just ask anything and we will provide the answer for you.
Okay. There are many members trust in the chat part in the message.
Yeah. By the way, thank you so much, Mrs. Kim, for having us up in this community. Later on, if let's say any people in this community wants to join our private sales, just let me know. You can also direct message us directly, or if you want to ask more questions, welcome to ask in this group or in our groups or even in our social media. We are open for any questions.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you. After 2 minutes, chess has been moved again, and you will choose five best answers, and and you will each answer you will reply each answer with the original number in the matrix. Okay. Mr. Chance, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. The 2 minutes have the trust has been moved. You will choose the 5 best answers, and each answer you will reply each answer with original number in the message.
Okay, so do I need to pick some
You
questions
uh,
on the Telegram group or?
okay, you will choose 5 best answer, and each answer you will reply with original number in the chat box with the original number.
Okay, okay, should I right now or hang on?
Okay. You choose the 5 best answer with the original reply in this chat box.
Hmm. Okay, actually, I've seen on the groups there are many questions. Maybe I can answer some of them if you're okay with that.
Okay, no, that's right.
Yeah. So if I look at it, okay. So it's a question from Harris Cat. Hi Harris, how are you? So it's a very good question. How do you think a game can last for a long time in this market? What kind of options does Motoverse platform offer to the players in the game mechanism? For example, can we play your game with your friends, organize events among ourselves, and challenge them? Of course, yes. We actually have what we call a community event where you can actually play together with your friends or even have a competitions, just like an online bike or motorcycle rally competition with your friends. So yes, of course, this game will last long because it is a game that is based in community. So it's not a game you can just play solo mode or you play yourself, or you can also play along with your families and your friends. And I've seen actually huge questions like on the screen. See, uh, let me mark one by one. Yeah, the 5 best one. So
You reply. You reply.
I just put like this thumbs up or maybe just okay here and then
You reply. You choose and the best answers. After that, you will reply the answer you choose with original number in the chat box.
okay
You type the number of
okay I
each
think
answer in the chat box.
correct. I think to make it easy, I'll just hit replies on these best questions just to make it easier. Let's say
Okay, you typing
yeah,
the
I
best
just
answer.
typed here in the chat group so you guys can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me select other question also. I think there are many good questions here. Thank you so much, guys, for asking a lot. So,
Okay.
uh, okay, okay. How can I buy your tokens right now, and which wallet supports your token? So, you can. This is from Arthur Gould. So it's a very good question. So, how can I buy your token right now? Yes, you just click on our private sales, and we are using a BSC wallet to support buying our tokens. So those are the second questions that we pick. And okay, this is also a good question for in terms of investors. So Zubair Ali, thank you so much. Let me also reply to you to make sure that you are selected for the best questions. So the question was, do you have any coins to burn or buyback system or any token burn plans to increase the value of token and attract investors to invest? Yes, we do. So we have our token value, our token amounts. We have a burn system. Like when people play the games, they will have to burn their tokens, and also when which means that always as an investor, as an early investors, your token distributions will increase every time there is a token burn. So this is also a good advantage for people who comes early in our games. And okay, let me select the other two. Okay, from KGF1, this is also a very good question indeed. So, how can we participate in your pre-sale, and what about whitelist holders? So, at the moment, we are opening up for these private sales, and let's call all these member of private sales a whitelist holder. So, the advantage of you entering at this period is that you can get the cheapest price possible, and also a potential capital gain of a 500% later during the launch. So, it's a very good questions. And I think the last question is from Abu Noman. It's a fifth question we selected. And where can I get the latest updates or more information about the project? You can check on our website. It's called www.motoversegames.com. You can also check on our social media. We have the links that you can click on the private sales. Everything will we will be creating the link tree for you to see our websites, our Instagram, what we do and what we will be doing. So you can follow us on all of our social media, and also don't forget to join our Telegram as well, because in our Telegram we have a lot of members joining in. We have a lot of questions there, and we can also answer any of your questions in our Telegram at any time. So I think I've selected like total 5 questions, Kim. So is that enough? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ron Chance. You have provided more useful information about your projects to our group. Okay, it's much appreciated for your insightful response to in the crypto-friendly group today. We are on hope Motoverse will expand its ecosystem and gain mass adoption in the future. Hope for more trends to cooperate with Motoverse project someday. Goodbye and see you soon.
Thank you so much, guys, and hope to keep successful for you, Kim, and also for the CryptoFury community. Thank you so much for having us here, and have a good night and have a great day, guys. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And see you next time.
I'll see you soon. Yeah.
Okay, okay.